We are here fundraising for WDC. We are raising money for Norway For Whales. Now, unfortunately, when you see this video go live, the fundraiser will be over, but we're going to be doing a very special edition of the Whale Talk podcast today. We're going to be doing trivia. So, Geofits is going to ask me 25 personally curated questions for me based on whales and dolphins. And I have to donate £10 to Whale and Dolphin Conservation for every question that I get wrong, up to a maximum of £150. So, please welcome Geofits 4.
Thank you for having me in. I'm ready to do this.
So I'm a little bit worried about, I'm a little bit worried like my hat's going to come off at some point because I'm going to get like a bit too warm in it.
Fair enough. Start with it.
And there. Okay. Money owed £0 so far because we've had 0 questions. So.
But we have 25, including one photo ID at the very end.
One photo ID, and I believe you've had some questions submitted in by other people as well.
Yes, so there were 6 of the 25 questions, including the photo ID. Viewers and fans of the podcast. The other 19 were curated by me. Some of them are very serious whale and dolphin questions. Some of them are more pop culture about whales and dolphins, because me and Cravone do tend to veer into some of those pop culture references on the podcast. So I thought it was appropriate.
And one of them is a shark question, apparently.
Yes, there is one shark-related question. I mean, it still relates to whales, but it is a shark-related question.
Also, obligatory merch plug. Okay. Now that we've got the merch plug out the way, you want to start with the first question? Yes.
Yeah. All right. Sometimes referred to as a mini bottlenose dolphin, this oceanic dolphin's distribution stretches along the coastal areas of Brazil up to the southern end of the Yucatan Peninsula and is going on my list for lesser-known species, especially if you get this wrong. What dolphin is this?
Oh wow! You've really got into that one. Can you repeat the question?
Started with a hard one. Yeah. Sometimes referred to as a mini bottlenose dolphin. That's your big hint. Mini bottlenose dolphin. This oceanic dolphin's distribution stretches along the coastal areas of Brazil up to the southern end of the Yucatan Peninsula.
This is a hard one.
I will give you one hint here. The name is 2 words, and the second word is dolphin. So it is blank dolphin. What dolphin are we looking for?
Well, there's the meme right there. Is it how many species of oceanic dolphins are not called something dolphin?
That's a good question.
Okay, my guess, and I'm getting the €10, the £10 out now. I'm putting on the desk because I think I'm paying that already. My guess is spinner dolphin.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is the Guyana dolphin.
I did not even realize that existed. Money owed.
Yep. Which is why it will be a lesser known species within the next few of our podcasts here, because that's going to be a good one to cover. It is when you see the pictures of it, it is a cute dolphin.
We should also mention lesser known species will be slightly renamed at some point in the future. We'll be changing the name to Species Spotlight, because at some point we're gonna run out of lesser known species. So yeah.
And I think we also kind of ran into the thing of, what's lesser known to us or our audience may not be lesser known to, in different circles. So, we're kind of making a judgment call on what's lesser known, but like, with us being, European and American focused, an Australian or New Zealander might go, oh, wow, of course I know about Hector's dolphins, which we covered a few months ago.
I was like, if you ask questions about Hector's dolphin, I'm going to know it. Did you know they have markings that are very almost identical to orcas? Hi, Chelsea.
Mm-hmm. Are you ready for the next one?
Okay, question number 2.
Hi,
Already
Chelsea.
doing well.
All right. One of a male narwhal's teeth typically grows out to give it its distinctive horn. Fun fact, it's not a 100% rate, even in males, and some females will also grow a tusk. How many teeth do narwhals have? And if you would like, this can be a multiple choice question.
Okay, give me the multiple choice. I already have the answer, but give me the multiple choice just to see. Because this could be...
Your multiple choice... Yep, your multiple choice answers are 2, 3, 4, or 5.
It's 2.
That is correct. They have 2 teeth.
So, let me...
Good job.
Let me explain why I had to ask for multiple choice. So some females don't have the tusks grow out. Some males have 2 tusks. Very, very rare occasion that they have 2 tusks. So I was like, okay, it's 2, but what if it's 1 on some? What if the abnormality with 2 tusks is actually that they have 2 teeth, whereas most of them have just 1 tooth? But then you said 2, I'm like, it's got to be 2.
Well, and that's also why I wanted to go 2, 3, 4, and 5, so that there was also that possibility of, well, the tusk is actually a 3rd tooth, or something like that. So that was why I did 2, 3, 4, 5 there.
It's nice to see the crowd booing at me getting a question right. Can I just say? But yeah, this...
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, actually, no, I'll just add an
question.
Hang on. I'll just add an extra bit of a factoid for narwhals. Okay, so narwhals do only have 2 teeth. They actually suck their prey into their mouths. They eat squid, I believe, and they just literally vacuum suck them in.
That makes sense.
So that's how
they could probably do a lot of those at a time doing that.
Yep.
All right, ready for next question?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This species of large whale is known to sleep vertically.
Sperm whale.
Sperm whale, good job. That was one of the... Right now we're into the viewer submitted questions. Some of the viewer submitted questions.
Do you want to ask the full question?
Oh no, that was the full question.
That was the full... Okay. Wait, was there even a multiple choice with that?
No. Most of these I did not list out multiple choices. There's only a few that I'm going to give you that option.
Okay. So let me add a bit of context to this. So the reason why sperm whales sleep vertically is that they go into this super, super low energy mode. And whilst they're in this super low energy mode, they literally do not move the control surfaces of their body. And because their head is so dense, naturally their body is head heavy. So, well, the head has more buoyancy. So, and the rest of their body has more weight. So therefore, gravity actually just orientates them facing up. I actually watched a stream with Mcroft with Lottie and Sally from WDC today, and there was a comment on sperm whales that were facing up, and someone in chat actually asked what about that one guy that ends up facing the wrong way? That would actually not even be possible because of this, because their heads are more buoyant than the rest of their body.
Yeah, it's like while their head may be their head and upper body, maybe more weight,
Yeah.
all of the materials, in there, and probably a lot more fluids, and the brain add that buoyancy. I mean, because it's the same concept as like a what's the thinking of buoys, like the navigation buoys, where
Yeah.
they're like partially submerged. They're almost like a iceberg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, next question.
Yep.
This cutie of a cetacean is the world's rarest marine mammal.
I thought you were going to say smallest, in which case it would be the same thing as the vaquita.
It is the vaquita. Good job.
I know the vaquita extremely well. I mean, given the amount of times we've covered it on the podcast.
Yep.
So I do want to say, if you don't know about the vaquita, there's roughly about 11 of them left. They are in urgent conservation needs. So yeah, if you're interested in that, go look them up. We can't give the resources right now, obviously, but there's several groups trying to save them.
Maybe if Cravone has time, he'll put a comment with some links and stuff for things that we reference.
Yeah, I'll be editing this video, so and most of it I won't be properly editing through, but if I hear myself say, Cravone, post a link to vaquitas, you'll probably see the vaquitas in the description.
Yeah. All right, ready for the next one?
Yep.
This large river system is the home of 4 dolphin species that are found nowhere else in the world.
Haha. I'm saving money today. The Amazon River is the answer. Yeah. I almost said Amazon River Dolphin, but you asked about the river.
that would be correct.
So I can't name them all. I can't name them all. There's the Amazon River Dolphin. There's one that starts with A. The other two I don't know that well.
Yeah, I should have written those down. I didn't.
You know what would be a good question for this?
Mm-hmm.
Name at least 2 of them.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been bonus on that, but yeah, whatever. All right, ready? The next one?
Yep.
This species of dolphin took Metallica's advice and sleeps with one eye open.
Oh my god.
This was another viewer submitted question, and I really, really liked it. The other ones I tweaked a little bit, but this one.
Can I ask who submitted this?
Dank would know. She didn't tell me who.
Is this someone from WDC?
Yeah,
I bet it is someone that actually works at WDC.
Oh, then maybe I just didn't read Dank. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's one of a few. The Pied Piper. It's not a narwhal. It's not a narwhal. If it's a Pied Piper asking, it kind of has to be a narwhal, but it's not a narwhal. This is gonna be kind of like a semi-educated guess. Can you repeat the whole question?
Yeah. This species of dolphin took Metallica's advice and sleeps with one eye open.
Irrawaddy dolphin.
That is incorrect. Oh, I forgot. I should be doing this.
Are you stupid?
There we go.
Shouts to our friend.
Yep. Who's coming back to streaming.
Yeah.
But the correct answer is the bottlenose dolphin.
No. No. Putting the money down. Changing this.
You had a little run of easy ones.
Oh no! I thought I can't actually remember what dolphin species is that has the blowhole on one side and not the other. But I
Oh,
thought it was the
yeah.
rewarding dolphin. I thought, like, if there's one thing that sleeps asymmetrical, might be that one.
Mhm. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair logic.
Okay.
All right, ready for another?
Yep.
I believe this is the last one from Pied Piper. This species of whale has the largest brain of any animal.
Oh, I'm putting my wallet away. Sperm whale.
That is correct. Yeah, that one I figured was a little bit.
That's free. Also, the largest toothed whale.
The next one has multiple choice if you like it.
How many teeth?
How many cetaceans? No, how many cetaceans does the Society of Marine Mammalogy currently recognize? And I can give you the multiple choice if you would like.
Sure, give me the multiple choice. I'm getting my wallet out for this.
All right, 88, 89, 90, or 91?
91.
It is 90. I pulled that straight off WDC's website. Unless they failed to update their facts sheet.
Wait. Okay, is there a date? Is there a date on that?
That's a good question.
Hang on, we have to fact check that because
yeah, we will.
Yeah, because
actually, let me just go to directly to this Society of Marine Mammalogy and see if they say on their site.
Yeah, because you did quote them for it.
Which WDC quoted?
Okay. It needs to be a month and a year. Because that
actually,
will...
Dank, would you mind fact checking this so that we could just continue on with the questions? Because I think it's going to take a minute to find.
Yeah, because basically what I'm thinking is, did they include the ginkgo-toothed beaked whale? They might have actually.
Right there, I put it in chat for you, Dank.
It might have been because it was discovered in 2024.
So we'll get Dank to research that in the background. Yeah. So it depends on when they put their facts page together. So Dank will do that, and we'll come back and let y'all know. In the meantime, we can go on to the next one.
Yep.
How many species of porpoises are currently recognized?
Oh,
Which hopefully is also not wrong.
Oh, I should know this, but like there is so much doubt on this. Okay, harbor porpoise, Dow's porpoise, finless porpoise, vaquita. There's two others. There's two others, so it's 6. My guess is 6.
The answer is 7.
Do you have a list?
Burmeister's porpoise, Dahl's porpoise, harbor porpoise, Indo-Pacific finless porpoise, narrow-ridged finless porpoise, vaquita, and the spectacled porpoise, which doesn't have a picture. An outline.
Oh, okay. That's like contestable because the Indo-Pacific's finless porpoise and the Yangtze finless porpoise. I think you said that.
Narrow-ridged finless porpoise and Indo-Pacific finless porpoise.
I couldn't tell if they were
directly on WDC's website. Whale and dolphin species porpoises.
I think they're subspecies.
4, 5, 6, 7.
They're subs. Are they actual species or subspecies?
That's a good question.
Okay, so to be honest, I would have guessed 6, even if I could have could have differentiated the two. In my brain it was like 6. The 7th was the one that had someone's name in front of it, so
Yep. All right, so that's another incorrect, but we're going to go back to our previous question. Dank has come back with an answer of 94 species, one of which is possibly extinct. So it looks like WDC's fact page is out of date on that. Though Dank does say that you were wrong anyways, even though I was also wrong.
If
so
you
she
gave
says
me,
you should pay up.
if you gave me 91, 92, 93, 94, there is no way I would have gone it. That would have been a 1 in 4 chance.
You know, and how about this? Actually, I do have a bonus question that I had written in as kind of a try and save you question on another one, because I don't think, because there's a question a handful from now that I think is extremely hard, and so I built in a savior question that was a little bit easier. So if you want, maybe we can just pull in that bonus question.
I think we should. Yeah.
Okay, we can do that. All right, so take that 10 back.
Okay, I have.
So far you should be at 3 wrong answers.
£30, yes.
All righty. All right, next question?
Yep.
Okay. Also called Popoto, this New Zealand subspecies of Hector's dolphins was estimated to have 54 individuals in a 2021 report, but may have as few as 40 individuals left and possibly less.
Well, oh my god, the name escapes. I know exactly which one. I know exactly. It was one of our lesser known species that we covered.
It's in here.
Is it the Maui dolphin?
That is correct.
Was that
names? Okay,
you're cutting out a little bit.
Sorry, my internet just freaked there. I'm just pausing. Yeah, I turned off as much internet using stuff as I could.
All right. Hey, Piper.
Hey, Piper.
Okay, so the Maui dolphin was correct.
Yep, Maui dolphin was correct.
I dug for that one.
Yeah, no, that was really good. Like I said, because I tried to weave in stuff that that was like, okay, he should know this if he remembers the specifics. So that was why that one got in there. We'll call back to, what was it, March, I think? Was when we did Hector's Dolphins.
Yeah. Can I just say shout out to Piper in chat and the Narwhal Pod.
Yeah,
Hi, Piper.
Good questions.
You got me to pay money for the bottlenose dolphin sleeping with one eye open.
Yep. Cravone went 4 and 1 on your 5 questions. They were good questions too, especially the Metallica one. When I saw that one, I was like, I love this.
Why?
Ready for another question?
I love the question where you're like, this cetacean species sleeps vertical, and I'm just a sperm.
He thought the question was longer.
I thought the question was harder. Yeah.
I've gone plenty hard.
I'm scared.
Okay, so I'm going to preface this one with this. I think there's a possibility that you'll get the answer wrong, and if you get a certain wrong answer, then you'll get half credit. But I am looking for a specific species that was named by the WDC for this. Okay. So this whale, according to the WDC, is the deepest diver in the world.
Can you say the exact wording of the question again?
Yep. This whale, according to the WDC, is the record holder for the deepest diver in the world.
Okay, for the record, I know what the bonus is. I know what the bonus answer is.
You want to go ahead and call the bonus just so you have that in your back pocket?
I'm going to call the bonus as the narwhal.
That is incorrect. You have burned your bonus.
The actual answer is the narwhal.
That is incorrect.
What?
Cuvier's beaked whale.
Wait, Cuvier's... I should know that. Okay, what was the bonus?
Sperm whale, just because it is commonly quoted as being the deepest diving whales in the world. So
I would have never guessed that one.
Yeah, but I was gonna give that as a bonus, because that's like, I feel like that's one of those like common knowledge things that isn't perfectly accurate. Yep, there we go. Pied Piper.
Do we have
dive 600 meters deeper
depths? I think narwhals have gone 1,400 meters before. Cuvier's are. That's okay. That's doubly bad. That's, you know what? We're extending the maximum. I'm actually adding an extra 5 onto that. The reason being, I should know this because I researched this for the Bremer Bay Orca video that I released on the channel. I researched this and somehow I've forgotten.
Yep.
2,400. I knew it was 3,000.
The deepest dive recorded by a Cuvier's beaked whale is 2,992 meters, just under 3 kilometers or 2 miles. And the longest dive recorded held his or her breath for 222 minutes, which is 3 hours and 42 minutes. You could watch. They could have watched Titanic and held their breath through the entirety of Titanic.
Damn. I literally included this in a video that I spent like about 30 to 40 hours editing. That's how bad that is that I didn't get. The Bremer Bay orcas hunt Cuvier's beaked whales because, and they usually hunt them subsurface because the beaked whales are already exhausted from the really, really deep dives. Oh wow, that is the worst wrong answer I've had so far. The worst one.
Hey, it's for a good cause though.
That's why I'm adding an extra £5 onto that. That's unforgivable.
And so far you've got 6 right, not counting our how many cetaceans do they recognize. You have 6 right, so you're only 4 away from saving yourself money, or 5 good answers from saving yourself money.
But I've added an extra £5 onto this.
That's fair.
Okay.
All right. Next one. I can give you the option of, you can make this a 2-parter if you want to guess the species that I'm going to talk about, or I can just give you the whole question.
If I make it a 2-part, does that make it 2 questions?
No, it would make it 5 each.
Let's go 5 each.
Okay. This whale has the biggest tongue in the animal world.
Oh God. Wait, is that just the first part?
That's the first part. This whale has the biggest tongue in the animal world. What whale is it?
It's one of 2.
Yeah, Dan getting excited.
It's one of 2.
Yeah, it probably is.
It's either the blue whale or the bowhead whale. I'm
50-50.
I'm gonna say the bowhead whale's got the longest baleen. I think the biggest mouth.
Well, I'm gonna guess biggest tongue. We're looking for biggest tongue, not mouth. Biggest tongue.
The bowhead whale sets so many records. I'm gonna guess the bowhead whale.
That is incorrect. The blue whale has the biggest tongue in the animal world.
I even said that. Okay, second part.
How many tons does a blue whale tongue typically weigh? 1,
I thought you were going to ask
2, 3, or 4 tons.
I thought you were going to ask how many elephants can you put on it, which is like 6.
No.
I'm going to guess 4 tons.
That is incorrect. They are 3 tons.
3 tons or 3 tongues? Oh my
3
gosh.
tons.
Oh my gosh. Cha-ching.
Ching. Yep.
We might actually hit the next 1,000 mark. Listening.
Might.
By the way, we get a few more donations today. We definitely will. So
Ready for
yeah,
ready for
I'm
the
ready
next
for
one?
the next one.
Okay, so this is going. So we're going to get into 3 or 4 questions here, or maybe a little bit more than that are going to be pretty hard. This one I actually wrote next to it super hard. All cetaceans are nectonic animals. What does nectonic mean?
That's going to be my question to you.
I can spell it. I can spell it if you would like.
Go on then. I mean, if you're offering to spell it for free.
I put it in chat, but it is N as in Nancy, E as in Echo, K as in Kilo, T as in Tango, O as in Ocean, N as in Nancy, I as in India, C as in Charlie. Nectonic. I believe the Pied Piper probably knows the answer.
It means that they sleep half their brain at one time.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Nectonic animals are any aquatic organism that can actively and persistently propel itself through a water column without touching the bottom. This definition was primarily created to basically separate between things like fish and whales and such creatures that actively move and control their positioning in the water column versus plankton that are what's the word I'm looking for? Passive, that are passive in the water column.
My God. Mm-hmm. Can I just say, this guy, he knew his assignment.
Mm-hmm. I did.
He come up with questions that I can't answer.
I mean, the Pied Piper said, "Today I learned," so I'm guessing Pied Piper also didn't know either. But yeah, that was a good. It was just a word that, like, because I was reading the Wikipedia page on cetaceans, just trying to get some ideas of like things I could then go, look up and verify, and and they were described as being, nectonic animals, and I was like, that's a cool word. What does that mean?
It's a little bit too much Latin that I could have worked out.
Nekton comes from nektos, the Greek word for swimming, because that is because it's because things like fish, sea turtles, like basically anything that doesn't touch the bottom, but that swims, is going to be your nectonic animals.
So you're saying cetaceans don't touch the bottom?
They propel themselves through the water column without touching the bottom. Sorry.
Okay.
It's not that they don't touch the bottom. It's you don't need the bottom to propel yourself.
Because I was about to list so many cetaceans that touch the bottom.
Yeah. There's also like some species of like shrimp, like shrimp and krill, that also qualify on that as well. Because obviously there's some that are more like coral based, or I don't know. But anyways, are you ready for the next question?
I am ready for the next question.
All right, this is gonna be another hard one. And this was also the one where I had a secondary bonus question that was going to replace our other one. This extinct whale was described in 2017 and was placed as the only other member of the Eichrichius genus with the modern-day gray whale, and that genus was named after a German scientist, I believe, German or Austrian, I can't remember.
Oh my goodness me!
Which also I struggle so hard with German pronunciation.
2017.
Mm-hmm. And so it was placed as a member of a genus of 2.
Yeah.
So there was a living modern whale. that is in this genus, and then this extinct species was added to it.
And okay, so what's the question asking?
So we're looking for a species of whale.
The species name.
Yeah, the species name. I can give you a couple of little other hints. The holotype was found in a riverbed in Japan. Now I can't remember if it was 1950s or 1850s. I'm mixing it up in my head, but quite a while ago. It was brought to a museum. It was reconstructed, put on display. It is a skull, some number of vertebrae and rib bones, and it was believed to be this other species that's in the genus with it, until it was formally described and discovered. Nope, this is a new species of extinct whale.
It's gonna be named after a scientist, which makes it impossible to work out.
It is actually named after the location where the skeleton was found. And this was in Japan.
I'm going to take a stab in the dark here.
Mm-hmm.
Osaka grey whale.
Incorrect. The correct answer is the Akishima whale.
Good one. Good one.
Mm-hmm. That'll be a fun one for you to look up.
If we ever do this again, we'll have to just include the questions that I didn't get right this time around as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I just realized I had put that bonus question in the wrong cell. So the bonus question is actually related to the next question.
That's worrying.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You're supposed to go over there. I keep trying to move it and it keeps not wanting to move. Okay. All right, next question. The megalodon is believed to have been the largest ever shark species, with whales.
Question.
This is your shark question. With whales being a primary prey for them, their extinction at the beginning of the ice ages led to what trend in baleen whales?
Oh.
This, for our eagle-eared viewers at home, they may recognize this one from a recent podcast episode.
Oh my gosh. I may have to pause the recording just for thinking time here. This is something I'm gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So
this is where.
Megalodon, went extinct, millions of years ago. So we've had millions of years of evolution since then for this trend to happen in baleen whales.
How long have they been really, really big? Specifically baleen whales. So it wouldn't be the baleen itself. Wouldn't be anything with how they feed. So it'd be some kind of survival mechanism.
And the megalodon went extinct approximately 3.6 million years ago in the early Pliocene.
There's one answer that I might have, but it's just too obvious. It's way too obvious.
Well, try it.
I mean, okay, so it couldn't be flippers, because why would it be? This is such a question for me, because I really like evolutionary biology. So now I actually have to apply that. I have to be like, well, what?
And I gave you the answer on the podcast.
I know. So what did they evolve after that?
Mm-hmm.
The fact you gave it on podcast means that it's something to do with bone structures. My guess was going to be their size.
Ding, 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 ding. You would be correct. Gigantism.
No way.
Yep. Because megalodons were the largest predator of large whales, they needed to remain smaller and more agile to get away from the larger megalodons. But once those megalodons started to die off, and especially because baleen whales started to migrate more towards polar regions, which megalodons did not like. They liked warm waters, and they then had that opportunity to be able to grow bigger because they didn't have that predation on them anymore.
I'm glad you accepted that when I said it, because that was the answer that I was trying my best not to say, because I thought that was too obvious. It had to be something else.
But that's exactly what it is.
Damn.
And
overthinking it.
Yeah, all you needed to do was go through that logic of a big predator go away. What happened to animal? Prey animal get bigger.
I had to rule out other possibilities as well. Like what could have feasibly changed? Like what were the main characteristics that would be changed for a predator? It can only be some kind of natural defense mechanism, which, I mean, baleen whales just frankly don't have. And the only other thing could be just their size. Like the absence of predator, you just grow big. This happens in quite a lot of species, like even nowadays.
Yep, it is a gigantism as well as dwarfism, and it can be very different. It can be very different. Reasons as well. Like there's a lot of that with like tropical islands in particular. You get, in some cases you get gigantism, in some cases you get dwarfism, and it just depends on all of the factors, because even with the with the baleen whales, with the loss of a larger predator, they may have also gone the other way, of gotten smaller, because maybe their bones don't need to be as strong. They can be faster, so they can eat more efficiently. So really, it could have gone, either way on that.
Yeah. All right.
You ready for that bonus question?
I managed to somehow dodge getting that hilariously wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, so our bonus question: megalodons likely competed with macroraptorial ancestors of what species of modern large whale? Now, these macroraptorial ancestors, they have kind of long, pointed jaws and big old teeth. The kind that grab onto things.
False killer whales.
Sperm whale.
That was like one of the things. You said sharp pointed teeth, and that immediately took me off sperm whales and thought, what has sharp pointed teeth?
Mm-hmm. All right, so with you having gotten that one wrong, we're going back to the number of cetacean species, and I have marked that one now as a wrong answer because you got that bonus question wrong, which replaced that one. So far you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 correct answers, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wrong answers, if my math is correct.
Okay, so I owe 85 pounds. I did say this stream would make me poor. It's for a good.
All right. You ready for the next one?
Yep. Go on then.
All right. What family of semi-aquatic artiodactyl mammals are the cetaceans' closest living relatives? Hint, the only two species remaining are a regular and a pygmy version?
Hippos.
That is correct. They are the closest other living.
Hippos are so confused.
I know they are, because
they're so confused.
Yeah, because like hippos did the I'm a water creature, I'm a land creature, I'm a water creature, I'm a land creature, I'm a both creature.
So hippos. Okay, the evolutionary history of hippos. Okay, so hippos were fish. Fish evolved into mammals, so they then moved from water to land. Those mammals evolved into cows, so those cows then evolved into whales, so land to water. Those whales then evolved into hippos, so water to land, and then hippos for some reason decide they're living in water. Like, make up your mind. You evolved to go back on land. Why do you then go back in water by choice? Make up your mind.
You know why? It's because hippos kill more people than any other animal in Africa every year.
Yeah.
They're aggressive. They're mean. And they poop everywhere.
They're aggressive.
They spray their poop.
So they're aggressive. They're often very hidden in the water. They hide really well in the water. You don't see that they're there. And
their tusks are also like the size of your forearm.
They have a massive mouth, and they are big and run fast. That's the thing. That's the thing you don't realize. They are big and they run fast. They charge.
Yep. So I think I've told you about this before, but there's a state park here in Florida who has an honorary citizen hippo because it's technically illegal to own hippos in the state of Florida.
Yeah.
And it's so cool to get to see them up close. Like, you do have to watch out. They have splash zone signs around because they whip their tail back and forth. But one of the things that they like to do is freeze watermelons and give them to the hippo, and it's so cool watching the hippo crush it. But you also look at it and go, that would not be good if that was my head.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That'd be very not good.
Hippos, yeah, like hippo is a creature like a rhino, for instance, that I'm happy never seeing in the wild. But actually, you know, like I don't like seeing them in zoos either. Like, I'm happy not seeing them.
Yeah.
Like I think they should be protected. I think they should be conserved. They're not for me to go and see. Like, like they're there to live in their own space and be left alone.
Yep. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yep.
All right. Humpback whales use this unique feeding technique where they cooperatively exhale air underwater to corral prey. That is correct.
Wow.
I told you there were some easy ones in here.
Some instant answer. I'm a little bit worried about the instant answer, because what if you then change it and say, what is the Latin name for a humpback whale?
Look, I won't hold you if you jump.
There is a Latin name surely somewhere.
Actually, no.
I'm surprised.
Alrighty. This whale is sometimes called the canary of the sea due to its wide range of high-pitched vocalizations.
It is a beluga.
Ding, 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 ding. That's correct. All right. The 52 hertz whale. We're going a little rapid fire here. The 52 hertz whale, which, by the way, now sings at 50 hertz as it has gotten older.
Oh, I'm worried about what this question asks.
Sometimes described as the world's loneliest whale, has never been sighted but has been heard since the late 1980s, with a possible second individual heard sporadically since 2010. What two species does the migration pattern of the 52 hertz shadow but not perfectly line up to?
Oh my god, two species. Oh, okay, one of them's a blue whale.
That is correct.
Migration pattern. Okay, so I mean, it's located in the Pacific. So Okay, so okay, what we got left? These aren't answers, by the way. This is me like braining. So
Yeah, this is you talking it out.
Yeah,
So for
so-
reference, the range of the 52 hertz whale is from Southern California up to the Aleutian Islands.
humpback whale.
And kind of a that is incorrect. You owe me 5 pounds.
Is it fin whale?
It is the fin whale.
Okay, because I was thinking, okay, what lives there? So you got what lives there that migrates. You got blue whales, humpback whales, fin whales, grey whales. Those are pretty much the only whales that migrate around there.
Mm-hmm.
Fin whales, I don't know that well.
Yeah, because because obviously the conclusion that some people have drawn is that the 52 hertz whale is potentially one of those species, or maybe a hybrid, or maybe in the same family, and so that's why there's that similarity. Like that's a logical conclusion that you can draw from the evidence, though there's not much to actually support it because it doesn't actually match the pattern of any other whale species migration perfectly.
So
it's just a similar range.
okay, so you want to know what my theory is?
What?
It's a different species. It's its own species.
Yeah,
that's my theory. It's a deep sea. It's a deep sea, like open ocean species of baleen whale that, like, we don't have ships that go there regularly enough to actually have noticed them. And anytime we see it, it's probably confused with another baleen whale, probably a fin whale. This whale is probably one of the biggest species on the planet. It's maybe it's bigger than a blue whale. It probably isn't, but maybe it's somewhere around the region of a fin whale, or maybe even a humpback whale.
Yeah, it's all certainly a
sort of speculation.
Theory. Yeah. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna get into the pop culture end of the questions here for the next 5.
I'm just gonna get.
So we'll see how good your pop culture references are. Free Willy was released in 1993, but the idea for the film originated in 1984 when actor Keith Walker, the writer of Free Willy, was working on this classic adventure comedy film starring Sean Astin.
Did you hear that on stream, by the way, what I just said?
No.
Okay, good.
No, I have stream paused.
Okay, I just want to make sure I don't have to bleep something. Flipper.
That is incorrect.
Oh. I was never going to get that.
The Goonies.
Yeah, I was never going to get that.
Yeah, Keith Walker played the museum guy in The Goonies. So it was a smaller part, but and I believe it was the director of The Goonies also served as an executive producer on Free Willy as well.
All right.
All right, so that's another 10 pounds. All right, you ready for another one?
Oh, this is getting expensive. Go on then.
Hey, this is one we have talked about before, but how good is your memory? This short-lived 90s science fiction show featured a talking bottlenose dolphin.
What's it called? Sequest.
Correct. I'll do the whole question for the audience. This short-lived 90s science fiction show featured a talking bottlenose dolphin that served as a scout and crew member for a submarine. And as Cravone has already answered, the answer is Sequest. The name is actually longer than that, but we're just going to call it Sequest.
You know what I should have done? I should have not answered that and like played up like to our viewers over on YouTube and say it and be like, say it with me, Sequest. Because Sequest might be, other than whale and dolphin, that might be like literally the third most spoken word on the entire podcast history.
Mm-hmm.
No joke.
Yeah, probably. Probably. That or Star Trek. Which leads me right into our next question. In this season 3 episode of Star Trek The Next Generation, a crew member is ordered to report to cetacean ops. What is the name of that episode?
If it is that. Oh my god, when was Q-Who? Q-Who was season 2. Q-Who was season 2, so it's not that.
This is a season 3 episode
I'm
of Star
gonna
Trek
say
The Next Generation.
The Best of Both Worlds, Part 1.
The name of the episode is Yesterday's Enterprise.
No!
Mm-hmm. Featuring the Enterprise C.
That makes so much. I knew. Okay, I knew it was one of the big ones. I knew it was one of the big episodes. Like that's why I immediately went Q-Who as well.
Yeah, as I recall, it was an Enterprise C crew member that was told to go to cetacean ops, but it's been a while since I've watched that episode, so I don't remember exactly.
I thought you were going to ask who was asked to go to cetacean ops. And my response,
I didn't even write that down.
My response to that would have been Lieutenant Barclay.
I did read that there is an episode where Geordi offers for a visitor to go to cetacean ops to see the dolphins. I gotta go find that episode now.
That might be where the designer of the Enterprise's engines is on board.
That would make sense, yeah.
Leah Brahms.
Yep. All right. Are you ready for the next one? Okay. This is a fun one. So according to the Star Trek The Next Generation Technical Manual, which was printed in 1996, the Enterprise D's dolphins work in navigation and are overseen by 2 whales of this fictional orca species.
Okay, we're going to take a minute here to say we are fundraising for Whale and Dolphin Conservation. If you want to donate, the link is in the pinned comment in chat. We are currently streaming this on Twitch, so if you're seeing us on YouTube, a little bit late for that. But yeah, I was okay. No, I still don't have anything.
Yeah, yeah. This is one where I expected you to not. Okay, I will make you an offer.
Technical manual.
I will make you an offer here because
trade deal.
We already know you're not going to get this, and I knew you weren't going.
I am never getting this.
So you can, if you would like to, and you don't have to take the offer. We can just move on to the next question if you don't want to do this. If you would like, I can offer you a 50-50 where I'll give you 2 different options. And if you get it right, then you'll save yourself £5. So if you're wrong, you'll owe £10. If you're right, you'll own £5.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like that offer?
Let's go with that. I do have a guess I would have given, but I'll see what the options are.
Okay, so a little bit of trivia. The name came from the protagonist of an anime, Noriko Takaya. So is it Noriko's whales or Takaya's whales?
Takaya's whales.
Ding, 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 ding. That's correct.
It was a 50-50.
You owe me £5.
You know what I would have guessed?
What?
Kirk's whales.
Kirk's.
Yeah, because I was like,
nah,
hey,
he doesn't deserve that honor.
Also, how do they still have whales if they all went extinct by then? That's some quick evolution.
So apparently they haven't, or either that, or we found dolphins and whales elsewhere, because these are literally well, actually, I can go right into the next question. How many bottlenose dolphins? Well, actually, I don't know that they actually specify bottlenose, but how many dolphins work in the Enterprise D's cetacean ops according to the Star Trek The Next Generation technical manual? And this is multiple choice. Your options are 6, 8, 10, or 12. How many dolphins work in the
8.
Enterprise D's cetacean ops?
8.
That is incorrect. The number is 12.
Like
12 dolphins overseen by 2 orcas.
that's they went a bit wild with that idea. I'm gonna be honest.
Yep, they did.
You're digging deep with that technical manual.
Yep. Well, and you know that like cetacean ops and all of this has like been firmly put into canon now, especially through the newer shows like Lower Decks.
Lower Decks
was the first ones to actually show cetacean ops, but there's been like I believe it was in Prodigy and maybe even in Discovery, there were also references to cetacean ops. So it is really cool that what was probably just a closed caption error, because like they heard cetacean and it was probably station. Like it was probably station ops, and
it does make sense.
Closed caption operator heard cetacean ops, and so then by that point it was just out there and they just went with it. But then again, it is in 1996 already in the technical manual. But you also remember that there's so many mailing lists in the early internet days, especially Star Trek fans. So I'm sure that there was stuff that came through, because that would have been, because if that was on the closed captioning while it was broadcast, I could see it being picked up in those mailing lists.
Yeah. Was it, the thing is, it could even just make sense as well, because I mean they've got the universal translator, so and like Whales and Dolphins would think in different ways.
All right, so we have one question remaining. If my math is correct, you currently owe 130 pounds because it's 12 wrong answers and 2 half wrong answers. Or it might be 125.
I'm on 125 because I added an extra 5 to one of them.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I missed the blue whale fin whale split. So you are currently at 125. Yeah. So you could so you have 10 more pounds at risk. Are you ready for your final question of the night?
The final question, the picture round, I'm guessing. The photo ID.
Yes, this is the picture ID. I am going to show you a picture of an orca, and I am going to ask you to give me the given name of that orca. So that, like, for example, Patch or Willie or Keiko.
The given name.
Yeah, so like they're so not like T-47. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be what is their common, their given name, their first name.
And I'm presuming I can't check an ID guide for this?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep. I would laugh if this is in my video that I'm doing currently.
Boom. Identify that orca.
Did you include the correct picture?
Yes, I did. I need the given name of this orca.
I just got trolled so hard.
And if you get it wrong, you're going to owe 10 pounds to the charity.
This is a dilemma, because I'm like, do I get it wrong on purpose?
On porpoise?
On purpose. I have a list in my head as well. Do I get on? No, I already owe 125. It is Billy.
That is correct. That would be the orca known as
Billy. My
Billie.
goodness me! Like, and just to be clear, I asked, like, I made sure with Gio that Gio had all the permissions to show this. I did not expect it.
Yep. Yeah, he was asking like, "Are you sure you got permission? You're like, you're gonna put the credit and the source and all that on the picture." I'm like, "Yeah. I have full and complete permission from the owner to do whatever I want with it in this context. We are all good."
I was expecting to have to go super deep in my like actual IDing. I half expected you to use one of my own pictures against me.
That would have been that would have been a good one too. But no, this, when you asked me to come up with the quiz the quiz questions, this was the first question I came up with.
Damn.
It's like 2-3 weeks ago, whenever it was, I messaged Dank. I was like, I'm gonna need this picture.
That's hilarious. So that was the final question, right?
Yep, that was the final question. No more.
Okay. Questions wrong. Oh my gosh. 124. I thought I would do better than that. There were some real difficult questions in that.
Mm-hmm.
There were some easy ones.
I thought it ended up being a really good mix. Mm-hmm.
There were some easy ones, but there were also some difficult ones as well.
Yeah. It ended up being a really good mix.
So we have almost reached our goal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's £125 donated to WDC. Honestly, a good cause. Like I decided to do this myself, so like I knew I was getting myself in for.
And I did my share. I did my £25 the other day.
We are £41 off 7.5K in the fundraiser.
Nice.
That's amazing. Oh look, all the milestones that we've hit up here. Let's say avoid the lizard. So thank you everyone on who will be watching this on YouTube. Thank you everyone for watching. Like and subscribe to the video, and you know what? Comment like how many answers did you get right, and did you crash and burn in the pop culture section like I did?
Hey, you did okay in the pop culture. I
did better than I thought. I also want to say a massive thank you both to GeoFits, who honestly without GeoFits I could not do this kind of video or stream, and also massive shout out to Dank Wonder Kitten, who took some of the guest questions as well from like Pi Fipo, etc. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
and also donated a picture of her cat for that last question.
For the troll.
The troll.